Hi there, I'm Professor David Woods from Polk State College, and you are here to visit our Scotland Study Abroad. The Study Abroad show turned out to be one of the largest study abroad tours that they've had so far. We had over 20 people that went on this particular tour, and the show that you're going to be seeing represents over 70 pieces of work, which is, for a show, a very large show. Overall, the show is absolutely stunning. I hope you get a chance to see it. One of the first castles that we went to was Donatar Castle, and went over my shoulder, and this is actually one of my pieces. And it was a trial by fire for all of us, because when we drove up to it, it was just howling, and the rain was just really hard and bitter. It was very cold. And you have to walk all the way down to the base of this castle, which is several hundred feet down, to get to the top of it. There's a lot of times this particular castle is closed to the public because the wind on top of it is so strong that it could actually sweep you off the top of the castle and into the ocean. One of my favorite images of this trip is this one that I took, and it's called The Land of the She. I went out there, one of my students, Pam Smith, pointed me in the direction of this shot, and she said, I think you need to go down that pathway over there. And I went, nah, I think I've been out there. And sure enough, I got down there, and along the pathway there was this really unusual opening with little stairs that went up into this thicket. And I found this wonderful walk-through that had been there for who knows how many hundreds of years it took to build this thing, or it grew for people to walk through it. And I call it Into the Land of the She, because she translates from Scottish, the land of the fairies. It was the last night in Edinburgh. We were getting ready, and it was towards dusk. The city was lighting up, and down the street I saw this vibrant gold object in front of one of the buildings. So knowing me, I just kind of jumped up and went looking for it. And the light from the evening had just come up the street and hit it. And I immediately ran down there and started shooting, and I knew that I had to have this picture before I went home. And I call it the Phoenix.
I'm Professor Andrew Combs. I'm a professor of art here at Polk State College, and I teach ceramics and 3D design. And David, this past year, offered me the opportunity to go with him as a co-leader for the Scotland Study Abroad trip for his photography class. And it was an absolutely phenomenal experience. I'm glad I jumped at the opportunity and that Professor Woods asked me to accompany him. Can't wait to do it again.
A huge thanks from all of the students that went on this trip to Kim Simpson, and all of her support and help that she gave us to get through this trip. We had an amazing time going to Scotland. If you've ever had thoughts about Scotland or wondered how is it really as magical as people think it is absolutely that magical. Scotland is an amazing place. And to put in a shameful plug, we are going again next July. And if you are interested in participating, please get a hold of Kim Simpson, and she'll set you up.